Hi, my name's Katie Fee, and for my thesis, I did a package design case study, mainly understanding consumer behavior in terms of package design. So first off, on my website, I talk about the intro. Why am I doing this? So package design is the last and final step to get a consumer to buy a product. Therefore, it's super essential for a company to do well in that. Package design is more than just understanding a target market and what the consumer is wanting, but the aspects of design that cause a emotional response, the psychology behind it that's influenced by colors and fonts and shapes that influence the perception of and our response to a design. So this thesis was created to analyze consumer behavior, but in means of package design, as well as focusing on the psychological aspects of design that influence the consumers and why they're buying the product. So I focused on a single product of oat milk, and users were surveyed, interviewed, and took place in user testing to gather information and to analyze it to create a new package design. And then it was tested to see if these insights made from the research follow suit with what the consumers wanted and needed. So why study this? So this isn't anything new. There are researches on consumer behavior and there's case studies on package design, yet this is always changing. Consumer behavior is different all the time. What people are wanting changes due to cultural events, due to life experiences, and just trends in general. Things change, and products change. So understanding that and how different things are going to influence the consumer and their motives, while also understanding that there's this general overarching psychological aspect to design that is pretty consistent with how people view certain things, is like super crucial within design, and to remember that. But there's also always new information to better your design out there. So within this case study, what I'm doing is gathering my own data to learn how to analyze that data and use that data to better package design and to make design not just for me, but for overall the consumer. So I'm focusing on oat milk, and why I'm doing this first off is focusing on one product allows there to be less bias within the design and within how people are looking at design. So people are going to look at a design for a candle and the packaging for a candle way different than they are going to for their milk, or even like, a package for how your jewelry is presented versus your milk. One's going to be more elegant, one is going to be maybe more healthy. And so there's less bias within than that. Also, focusing on a product and focusing on an industry allows there to be a better understanding of what people are looking for, what people are wanting, and testing that against each other is a lot easier when understanding the psychological elements, not just the design elements that people think look cool. And so the brands that I chose for oat milk were all of these 8 different ones here. I used them to test against each other and to also understand what aspects people might like or not like for each of them. And the people that I talked to in my target market in general was 18 to 25-year-olds, more specifically females. It's not necessarily confined to the female sex, but because of COVID and because of my resources, most of the people I was able to reach out to were female. And they were either in college or around the same age for a typical college student, or they recently graduated. And in general, I used this target market because this generation tends to be a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more healthy, or even just more conscious of that. So oat milk being a newer product and being more of like a quote unquote healthier alternative allowed this age range to focus in more there. It also is convenient that they are now looking more for their own self when buying things. It's no longer like we're shopping for a family. It's I get to choose what I want. So that allows there to be more understanding in what people are wanting, not just what their family's wanting. A little bit more information about the persona can be found here within the document and a little bit more detail. So my research started then with a literature review and competitive analysis. In there, I learned about consumer behavior, consumer marketing, the psychology of design, and then other case studies that people did specifically on package design to better get an idea of how to do research and interviews, the importance of consumer behavior, as well as variables that may need to change or stay the same to best design and to best get an idea of what data is happening. And that full analysis and review is within this link. My major takeaways were within consumer behavior, what consumer behavior is, how it focuses on manipulating one's hopes, fears, and tendencies of people. So understanding that is super crucial, especially when working with package design and knowing that package design is this final step that's super important. So it needs to be done well, and how you can do that through psychology and through the psychology of design, and understanding that certain things, whether people recognize it or not, are going to provoke a certain response, a certain thought pattern within that company and within that design. And from there, I did more personal research. So that includes surveys, interviews, and user testings. So my surveys were super basic, sent out in the beginning to get a better idea of what people were thinking about oat milk, what their thoughts were about certain packaging, and what they kind of were wanting out of that. And that survey can be found here in this link. And then from there, I used that in the research to better conduct interviews. So I wanted to make sure these interviews were a more in-depth look into these surveys to get a better understanding of like what is really influencing people to make certain purchasing decisions, to like a brand, to like a design. What are their core motives behind that? And then lastly, the user testing was done after the design happened, and that was to get an idea of what people liked or disliked about the product, the new design versus the old design, and within each other. And this was done mainly through A/B testing styles, and those are being finalized and will be found there. So first off, in my surveys, I got a lot of insights from this, and you can see within these different images, you can see the words that people most likely used when describing how they felt about this package, or a lot of the things I circled and made clear within what people said, like, oh, graphics really not liked in this package design, cool. A lot of people liked this color. They like majority of people said it was their favorite. A lot of people liked this font. Everyone liked this font, and it allowed me to see, okay, people are thinking this is trustworthy. People feel like this is healthy. People feel like this is bland and it's cheap. Why do they think this? And so I got a very general idea and was able to better then figure out how to ask people why they may be feeling those things within this information. And the top picks for these, which also I got from my data, was Chobani, Oatly, and Califia, and the bottom picks were Rockview and Minor Figures for very different reasons. And so then I use this information to go into my interviews. So very general ideas for my interviews were getting insights about what colors people really thought about when they thought about oat milk, what words reminded them of that. And then I went into Oatly, Rockview, Chobani, and Planet Oat and asked more specific questions. I didn't do all 8 because that is super repetitive and hard for people to constantly be thinking about. But Oatly and Chobani were the top 2, but they're very different in colors and designs. Rockview was not liked by anyone, so I wanted to understand why people didn't like that. And then Planet Oat got very mixed reviews, so I wanted to understand, okay, what are people actually liking about it, what people are not liking about it, and which of those things is causing people to either not purchase it or to purchase it. Like, what are those defining factors? And so I got general insights from that, and like I said, the research, you can find more about them in the interviews within a link up above, but this was a very general idea and general insights I gathered from those interviews. And last is user testing. So the final insights are being analyzed and finished up as information is coming in, so I don't have those on here yet, but my main insights before designing, which user test came after designing anyway, was the final designs need to be creamy. They need warm colors and tones. This doesn't mean that blues or greens can't work. They definitely work with a younger crowd because they were viewed as more playful and hip, but they need to be a little bit more muted. The design needs to have a classic look, but that entails trust and health, but it doesn't need to be elegant. Actually, clean cut things do work because it looks natural if it's done in the right way, and it can look healthy. My main questions out of this were, are colors influencing people the most? Do 18 to 25-year-old females want more hip products, or ones that are stylish but more quote-unquote grown up? And is it the style of the graphics that are influencing people more, or is it the colors that are influencing people more? So then we get into my design. So I decided to redesign Rockview Oat Milk because it was the least liked package design. Really no one said they liked it at all, so I wanted to take that and take all of my research and data and insights and use that to then redesign this RackView oat milk and test it against each other to see what people thought and if people liked it better then. So here you can see the different colors, the different fonts I was choosing, and the different logos I was trying. And as you continue, then you can see the mock-up. So this is where I started, and this is where I ended. And then I did different colors and different variations to test against each other with users to understand, okay, are people liking a more like clean, simple design? Are they wanting more bold colors? But I decided to stay with the same design to understand if it's the colors that are really influencing people within these designs. And so for my final testing, while that's still being analyzed and finished up, I tested the two different color schemes against each other and them within an actual package so people can see what that looks like, because it's a little bit different and easier to actually envision that. And then using that data to then test against the original design to understand what people's preferred style was. And then that'll bring me to my conclusion, which will have the outcomings of the final test. All the aspects of design that were done will be discussed here. So why did I choose certain colors? Why did I decide to use this font? Why did I use this specific graphic? All of that will be answered within the conclusion once I'm getting my final results as to what people are really liking, as well as what consumers are wanting out of oat milk will also be brought into the conversation within understanding the final conclusions of people's thoughts and ideas on my package design. Thank you so much.